All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Fisticup. So this is more so a simple tournament compared to a lot of the stuff that I usually try to run. So the whole theme of this tournament is basically was kind of around monsters that have more traditional like fighting styles inspired by real life. So you have like Hopper and Bajaro, who are boxers, a Hare, who is like a kung fu martial artist, and then Gaboo, who's more like an action hero, Macho Man type of fighting style. So all the monsters in this tournament are either mains or subs of those breeds. So those breeds are Hare, Hopper, Gaboo, and Bajaro. So you can have a main or a sub of those breeds. And here are our entrants fighting today. So we got Toothless Joe, the purebred Gaboo raised by Stardust Wyvern. We have OAO, Sphera's monster, a Hopper Pixie, Furfur, Doc Bio's monster, a Hare Naga, El Macho, no relation, the Gaboo Tiger, raised by Great Golem. We got Goddamn, the Golly Hare, raised by Zanaga. We got Dagda, the Hare Golly, raised by Aelfric. Kotok, the purebred Hare, raised by Matmore. And then Honda Element, which is my monster, a Worm Hare. So yeah, so how things are going to work today, we got these 8 combatants. Top four competitors make it out. They make it to this top 8 bracket. Then we'll have a top 8 bracket and work through that to decide the winner. So we got that's pretty much it. So I'm going to say let's go ahead and get into things. Let's see. Okay, close out the music. And then bring up the actual game here. All right, so we're starting off me versus Stardust. Oh, hey Zach. Thank you, brother. We have myself versus Stardust. So we got Toothless Joe versus Honda Element. So we're gonna start a prediction here, and then let me show y'all the stats. Oh, someone just followed. ARZ09. Thank you for the follow. Alrighty, y'all. We got Toothless Joe. We got Honda Element. A little bit of betting going on. So, same build basically. Very common hard mode power build. So I can go ahead and talk a little bit about that while these two get ready to fight here. So basically we're playing on hard mode, which is a ROM hack of the emulated version of the game that rebalances the game. So more monsters are competitively viable. Some of the stronger monsters in the PS1 version of the game have been brought back down to regular level a little bit. So we see here, we got Toothless Joe versus Honda Element. Toothless Joe hitting the chop combo. So Honda's got a pretty funny moveset. He just has pinch throw, which is kind of where his name comes from. I'm curious to see if anyone gets the reference for his name. All right, finally hits the pinch throw here. Big 999 on the crit. Honda is taking that first game. Yeah, the intro song was fun. It's from Punch Out. It was the only boxing game I could think of the top of my head. Maybe the only boxing game ever. Frenzy Potato, I'm doing good. We're on a little bit of an Easter break right now. For those who don't know, I am a teacher. So yesterday we had off, and then Monday we're gonna have off. So I have a nice little 4-day weekend. I'm excited to do this. I haven't streamed a Monster Rancher tournament in a couple months now since the Digivolution Cup, so I'm doing good. Alright, so missed the pinch throw there at 49%. So the thing about Honda's build is he's not going to get to attack a whole lot, but pinch throw is a pretty cheap move for the damage output that it has. It doesn't have too bad of a hit multiplier, so I thought a cool build would to be, have a build, this one like pretty consistent move, allow him to build up guts, and hopefully just kind of spam it once he gets in that slot. Alright, Mach Punch here could even things up. Does hit. I don't know who's taking that. Ooh, Joe, just barely. Alright, so we got a 1-1 game for our first match of the day. Alright, comes down to this one. So how pools are going to work is this is going to be best of 3. And then once we get into finals, a couple rounds of finals will be best of 3. And then finally, grands, winners, and losers finals will be all best of 5. So right now, the monsters are fighting to be the top 4 to make it out into the final bracket. Ooh, pinch throw on a 45, that whiffs. Joe goes for the 41 back blow. Decent amount of damage, decent amount of withering there. There's a lot of withering. Back blow again on the 39, that one whiffs. So Honda's just chilling around, he's building these guts up. Ooh, big pinch throw whiff there, 44%. Joe is in the driver's seat right now. Hits the Mach Punch, big crit. Do we see a grit? We do not. So Toothless Joe is going to take that game 2-1. Let me write that down on my handy dandy sheet here. Yeah, I was kind of surprised no one did any Bajarls at all. Like, not even like a sub or anything like that, but it is what it is. I guess kind of historically, Bajarls haven't been the most popular breed. I think their weird, like, issue with having techs in, like, a bajillion slots, kind of, like, maybe throws people off from raising them. So, speaking of techs, how this tournament handled techs is, we're playing on emulator, so, everyone has the capability to be able to remove their techs. And how I decided to handle that this tournament is kind of my usual. It's you can remove your basic techs, and then you can remove one non-basic tech, which is how, you know, I got a worm that has only pinch throw, for example, right? All right, so we have AOA and then Kotok. So we have Sphera versus Matmore. I'm going to go ahead and start a 30-second prediction here. So, if I'm thinking right, AOA is the only intelligence monster in the whole group right here. I think that's correct. So yeah, so Fairy Hopper, pretty cool monster, has access to some moves that other hoppers don't, which is an intelligence move. I don't think Flame, I think Flame is still a crossover tech in hard mode. So yeah, so before every fight, we do 30 seconds of betting. If you would like to bet on either of these monsters and win some Patuis, which are my channel's currency, back from when I played Smash, I've been thinking about switching them out, but I'm not really sure what I would switch them to. Obviously probably something Monster Rancher related, but I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this. So set 2 of the first round, we got OAO, I might have said AOA earlier, OAO and Kotok. So Kotok, actually, this is pretty funny because they're both one slot builds. There's a couple of just one slot builds in this tournament. Kotok not giving me a chance to explain things. There's a couple of one slot builds in this tournament. So Kotok's got a cool moveset. He's got a pretty strong moveset. So the thing about Matt, he raises his monsters on his tablet because he doesn't really have access to a computer. So I gen this monster in for him. Well, normally he would raise it. Unfortunately, Matt had some family issues. So I helped him out, and he just kind of told me what he wanted to do, and I made his monster for him. The family issues kind of came late, close to the tournament. So, you know, always helping friends out around here. And then OAO has Lightning and then also Flame. So I think we've only seen Lightning so far. So we got the straight there from Kotok, but I think Kotok's got a pretty strong build here. It is bang and straight, so you got two pretty consistent moves here in terms of accuracy. One does a decent amount of damage, one's great for closing things out, and then we got Lightning and Flame on OAO's side, which you just see Flame's kind of like a nuke, intelligence nuke, not something that most hoppers have. Alright, big bang there off the front. Rocks OAO's anger. Almost hitting 99 guts here. So this is kind of the funniest thing about one slot builds. It's just like they build guts like crazy, especially like these fast guts rates monsters like that. But they have to hit, and they do hit. So we got a 2-1 in OAO's favor. Now, looking at the graphic earlier, nothing was seeded. Like, there's no real point in seeding, especially when it's just like a one group round robin like this. Nothing was seeded, it was just solely when I got the entries. So coming up, we got Fur, so more hair. And then Dagda, so we actually got a hair Ditto. So this is going to be Bio versus Aelfric. Howdy, Shells. So you guys have already asked me how I'm doing. How is everyone in the chat doing this morning? You know Mr. MachoCheeze likes these early Saturday tournaments. So we're about to start a prediction. Do you like hair or do you like hair? Funny enough, there are 3 hairs in this tournament, but their builds are all actually really different, which is super cool. We have all 3 power hairs, but they all kind of went with like different routes of how they handled their techs. Dagda, I believe, is kind of more of a crit based. Kotak is more of like a one slot like consistency build, and then Fur I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't know. We'll get to see here in just a second. All right, so Fur went with more. Oh, gotta follow. Salted Abnormality. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Oh, big high kick there out from Dagda. You see that high crit rate. All these moves have a super high crit rate. I raised the hair kind of similar to Dagda for one of, for like a thing that JP was doing 2 summers ago, named High Jump Kick. That was like kind of like one of these kick-based hairs. And it was a pretty strong build, so I'm excited to see how Dagda's going to do today. So Fur kind of more so going with just kind of like cheap techs with some oomph behind them. The blow moves got a lot of power behind them. They're pretty cheap. Ooh, spin kick on the 51. Do we see a grit? We do actually. So Fur's still in this. Got enough guts to attack. So for those of y'all who are used to the DX version of these games, one of the main differences competitively is that your monster actually can't attack until they have 45 guts. So that kind of like can really change how you build your monsters. So like moves with a higher guts rate have a lot more value in this engine of the game, because you know, in the DX version of the game, like, you know, you can maybe use your high guts rate move once. You can kind of use that move once, and probably after that, the AI is just going to spam your low cost moves, probably your basic techs. But one thing that's really cool about this version of the game is they have that limit, so you can kind of like build your build around these more expensive moves. And also, we kind of have the caveat of being able to remove basic techs and stuff like that. Alright, so we do see a crit here from Dagda. He's got a pretty decent amount of guts. Crit Dragon Kick can probably kill from full. He's just chilling in slot 1. He's got some time. Big 999. We have a double grit in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Fur's going to get the next chance to attack. Hard straight to end things off. Good choice, 66%. So Fur is going to take that 2-0. Our first 2-0 of the day, actually. How's West Virginia today? So I actually don't live in West Virginia anymore. I've actually lived in Virginia a couple of years now, actually right before the pandemic hit. I moved down here to Virginia. Now, funny part is I moved to like Western Virginia, like southwestern Virginia, I think technically that kind of area. But yeah, I don't live in West Virginia anymore. But you know, I got the, what am I trying to say? You know, I still got a lot of West Virginia in my heart. Oh, it was 1-1? Okay. How's Virginia today? Very fucking cold. It'd been so nice this past week. It had been so nice this past week, and it just got really freaking cold out of nowhere and like wet and rainy. All right, so my mistake there. All right, Dagda. Ending that quick, keeping us on schedule. So my bad there. So that was actually 2-1 in Dagda's favor. Okay, now we're gonna have El Macho. No relation. Great Golems monster. Kind of a retread of a monster that he made before. So a couple years back, when a lot of us were new, Nash held a tournament called the Freshman Cup. So it was just like, it was people who had been in the scene under a year or participated in under a certain amount of tournaments. And if I'm remembering correctly, predictions are going live for these two, by the way. If I'm remembering correctly, El Macho was a monster that Great Golem entered, but he entered a tank version of it. So this is a speed version of El Macho. So yeah, we got El Macho here versus Goddamn, which is Zanaga's monster. Mr. Zanaga always loves his builds with big, strong, one-hit KO moves. The man can't help himself. If he can't wipe somebody out in one hit, I don't think he's going to build a monster. And then El Macho, I can't remember what he's got off the top of my head. Okay, so just looks like the good standard Gabu build. Alright, so we got the God Bless, known as Giant Thwack in the normal version of the game. So El Macho, he's just kind of got the, like, chop moves. He's got, actually, all chop moves, I think. Jumping chop, rolling chop, chop combo. Pretty consistent build out here from El Macho, compared to Goddamn, which is, besides his first two moves, she's just going to try to kill you. Alright, goes for another God Bless, misses that, only has 14 guts left. El Macho is going to get plenty of time to be able to attack before Goddamn can attack again. Diving press on the 51. 326. Goddamn still has a chance here. Procs his power. Might need it. Power Judgment. Power Heavy Blow. I don't think a Power Back Blow could do it. Is it going to go for the God Bless again? Oh, he decides to do nothing. Runs out of power and just chills. So El Macho is going to take that game 1. Really hedging his bets there on the Giant Thwack. Ooh, Heavy Blow. Goddamn finally learned. Hits a move. Does about half of El Macho's health. Into the jumping chop here. 51%. Misses the 50-50 there. Goddamn is going to get the first chance to attack. Does not need to go for the God Bless. Another back blow here. 325 could put El Macho into power. Does not. Retaliates with a chop combo here. Ooh, big 766 damage. Does not kill Goddamn. Goddamn is going to get the first chance to attack. Using one of his first two slot techs is going to be good play from him here. Back blow. Decent amount of chance to hit. Does not need a lot of damage to take El Macho out. Again, just asleep at the wheel. Do we see a grit? We don't. So Goddamn's just gonna sit there and do nothing when the match was kind of in his favor right there. So 2-0 in favor of El Macho. And with that, we'll conclude the first round here of the tournament. So let's bring up the results here. So I'm going to go ahead and get these put in. Let's see, I think it's Control J. Yes, okay. I would do this live for y'all, but for some reason, OBS, in my experience, does not like trying to stream Photoshop. Let's see, Dagda beat Fur. Alright, got all that taken care of. We'll throw this up here. I tried to save as instead of save a copy. I'll bitch about this every time we have a stream that fucking Adobe just changes how Photoshop saves stuff so much. Okay, so round 1. Winners are Toothless Joe, OAO, El Macho, and Dagda. Then the losers are Fur, Goddamn, Kotak, and Honda Element. That's right, it's just round 1. There's a whole lot of shit that can change in Monster Rancher. We've seen a lot of comebacks. Nothing to be sad about. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get into round 2 here. So we got Joe versus Kotak. Got Stardust there. We haven't really gotten a good chance to look at that, but he's got his Sims 2 themed. He's got his Sims 2 themed cheer squad there. All right, so we got Joe versus Kotak. I think it's pronounced Kotak. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw 30-second prediction up for y'all. Do you like the blob of mud, or do you like the rabbit? 2 pure breeds fighting off right now. Not something that you see in tournament a ton. I like hair subs a whole lot. I think hair subs probably on average are some of my favorite subbreeds in the game. Wish Kaboo got a little bit more love in terms of subs. He did in line, which is really cool. So have you guys been playing Line? I have not. I have just I just don't think mobile games like that are for me. I love seeing the new monsters, and I like the art. It's very cute. But just playing games like that, it's not my jam. Alright, so we have a gigantic guts lead here from Kotak. Yeah, Line for me is just kind of like, just wait and see what new art assets come out so I can be like, oh, I love this dude, and then like never actually play the game because, I don't know. Such like a boomer when it comes to Monster Rancher. Alright, so we got Kotak in the lead here. Chilling on almost 90 guts. This is going to do a lot of damage. 927 without the crit, so Kotak is going to take that first game. I did get the little robot dog, though, which is an interesting choice. To me, it's a little disheartening that they're going with like sponsorship stuff before they're even putting in like other monsters in the game, but I guess it is just a tiger sub, so I might just be being a hater. I do actually like the look of the dog, though. It's pretty funny. Alright, long punch here from Toothless Joe, doing about half of Kotak's health. Toothless Joe is going to get another chance to attack. Mach punch here on the 45, whiffs. That is straight in the original game, also known as the Scrub Killer, because that's like Oakley Man's signature move, as we all know. Back blow on the 40, whiffs there. Kotak does have a chance to attack. He's just got to get up there in his first slot. Ooh, misses the 62% on the bang. This is looking like it's going to be Toothless Joe's game. I don't know if Kotak is going to get a guts to attack, but it doesn't matter because he is going to get hit. And even with the grit, is going to go down there. So 1-1 right now. Yeah, hard mode is really cool. It's definitely my favorite way to play the game. There's just so much you're able to do, especially on emulator, where everyone can like edit text and stuff like that. Really gives a lot of expression when you're really gives a lot of expression when you're able to like build your monsters, and it allows for a lot of like goofy stuff too. Like for those of you who are newer or haven't seen any of my tournaments before, I used to do a lot more tournaments than I do now. I would do like tournaments about once a month. So like the last tournament that I ran, Digivolution Cup, you would like raise one monster. You would raise one monster, and thematically, like, you would digivolve it into another monster as you raise it up. So, you know, that's something that technically you could do on DX, but certain parts of the community would be left out because they are only on Switch. Alright, so 2-1 in Kotak's favor. Or like the Game Shark Cup, which is probably one of my favorite tournaments that I ran, where it was just like, it was like everything, it was no holds barred. You can hack your monster as much as you want. Everything had a 1 guts rate. It was really funny. Alright, so Kotak taking his first win of the day. But I think DX has some merits too. The engine change allows some monsters to be more viable than they would on compared to like a 45 guts limit version of the game. Like Arrowhead's really good for examples, as I think it was Shells was talking about earlier, in DX compared to like the emulated version of the game. I started streaming, so when I started streaming tournaments, gosh, which a couple years ago at this point, it was during COVID times when I started streaming the tournaments. My first ever tournament, the predictions going live, by the way, y'all got 30 seconds. So my first ever tournament was this tournament called Wall Guys, where it was my first ever time running a tournament. It was only monos. You could only raise monos, and I think like 5 people entered, and it was on the Switch, the original Japanese Switch port before DX came out. It was a 2997 stat cap, just because that was what Tecmo was running at the time, and I just, you know, I was new, and I was just like, oh, this is just how people run tournaments. Okay, so yeah, this will be our stat cap. And then after that, I tried an emulated tournament called Pokemonsters Stadium, which included like a type chart from Pokemon and how like scoring worked and stuff like that, and that was pretty fun. And then I don't know, I did a couple of tournaments. I did a league once called the Speeble, which was more so Kahuna's thing, like big back Kahuna. He's not really around as much anymore. He's a really good friend of mine in the community, but it was his league. I streamed it. JP Mockman helped commentate it, and then Baku did like all of like the data behind it and everything. And it was based around the Ima versus Fimba Cup, where each person who entered the tournament would have to raise 5 monsters, all of like different quote unquote ranks, and all of the ranks had different like stat requisites and stuff like that. So my channel really grew for me. Like I'm not, even when I was like actively streaming, I was not a big channel, but for me, that's when my channel kind of like hit its stride a little bit, and that was a lot of fun. And then now it's just kind of like, you know, I have a full-time job, I have a dog, I have a wife now, and I have like other hobbies outside of Monster Rancher that I've been getting into. So I don't stream this as much as I have before. But every now and again I like to do these tournaments, and I've been having fun today. This is a much more simple tournament than what I'm usually running. Like Digivolution Cup, getting all of that put together was a pain in the ass. This, it was just like, I got the entries, I made the graphics, okay, we're good to go. Yeah, it is kind of weird to think about that one day the DX servers will go. Now, I'm pretty sure it's 2-0 in OAO's favor, but just real quick before I click off of here, it is 2-0 in OAO's favor, right? Ba 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 ba. Fine. I'll check it myself, as if it's my job to do all of this stuff to make sure that I'm running the tournament instead of running my mouth. Let's see, videos. Let's see. Past broadcasts. It's a pretty short. Yeah. Yep, looking like it. All right, thank you. Okay, so that was 2-0. It was 2-0 in OAO's favor. Okay, so now we got Furfur versus Goddamn. Alright, Zach, so your boy's coming up. Let's see if he'll actually, like, if he'll actually, like, decide to swing a move this time. But, dude, summer is coming up. Which, I mean, I really genuinely like my job. I love being a teacher. There's just that point in the year where I'm fucking tired. I'm ready for summer. The kids are tired. They're ready for summer. Predictions going live. We're all tired and we're all ready for summer. And it's so close. We got like 2 months. We just got to get through April and then we got to get through May. And this will be like the first summer where we'll have like a lot of free time. I'm doing an art camp at the first 2 weeks of summer, but that's like tons of fun. So like I don't really mind spending time on that. And it's only like 4 hours a day for the first 4 days of the weeks for the first 2 weeks after summer. But last year I did summer school, and I won't go into the details just because I shouldn't, but it was very rough. So I like wasted a whole month of my summer doing that, and that blew. But I didn't sign up for summer school this year, so I just get to enjoy my summer and probably travel up to West Virginia and play Digimon cards with all of my friends from there. And I'm excited for that. Alright, big judgment. Big whiff there. Alright, Furfur's kind of in the driver's seat here on the 60%, 30%, 66%. Goddamn has a very slow guts rate. That hair sub not helping him out at all. Furfur's just kind of chilling, letting these guts build up. Goes for the rolling blow. Misses the judgment again. Oh, rolling blow there. 999 on the crit. Goddamn is going to crit, but he is not going to get a chance to attack again. Even if this was DX, all of his techs are way too expensive for that. So we got Furfur taking that first game 1-0 so far. Now, I will say, also, after the tournament's over, I do have a fun little surprise and an announcement. So, if you enjoy Monster Rancher, and if you're here, I'm sure you probably do, stick around after the tournament, because I have a cool announcement coming up. Alright, so both combatants about half health up until that point. Now Fur down to 0 health. So goddamn, taking his first match, I think. Yeah, his first match of the day. So 1-1. We're going to game 3. Lots of game 3s here today. Alright, 1-2 punch off the rip. 269 on the crit on that. Takes a decent chunk out of goddamn health. Another 1-2 punch. Much less powerful. Ooh, big heavy blow there. 571. Some guts down. Goddamn does have the guts lead here. He's going to judgment. Finally hits that judgment. Any grit? No. So goddamn is going to take that 2-1. Alright, Zach's on the board. And finally, we got El Macho versus Honda Element. So number 4 versus number 8. So we got me versus Grey Golem. See if my boy can get a win on the board this round. So Gabu versus Worm. Alright, y'all, predictions going live. Do you like El Macho or do you like Honda Element? Alright, y'all got about 20 seconds now to get some Timpatuis in here. But yeah, I got a cool surprise after the tournament. I'm really excited to show it off. And then after that tournament today, I think my wife and I are going to go. There's a walking trail by our house that we have never done before. I think we're going to go do that. Hopefully it warms up a little bit. And then I'm just going to chill and enjoy the rest of my weekend. I'll probably go play some Digimon cards at some point with my the local gang around here that does it. Alright, starting off with the 50-50 rolling chop. Loses the 50-50 there. Honda Element doing a little stutter step on him. Goes for the pinch throw at 45. That misses. Just a basic chop. 50-50. That whiffs too. So a lot of moves missing so far. Chop on the 48. That whiffs too. Honda Element going for the pinch throw at 44. No one can seem to land anything right now. Goes for the jumping chop here. 705 on the crit. Big crit there. Does proc Honda Element's power. Ooh, power pinch throw. Ooh, whiffs. This might seal out the game for Honda Element. Not sure if he's going to get the chance to attack again. If so, it's going to be really close to a buzzer beater. I don't know if pinch throw without a crit would be able to do it here. Ooh, goes for the diving press. Whiffs. Honda Element's got a chance. Hurry pinch throw. Oh, decides not to. So El Macho winning that game 1. Alright, let's see if Honda Element can retaliate here. Chop on the 47, that whiffs. Chop on the 45, that whiffs too. Pinch throw on the 46, finally lands a pinch throw. Oh, big 999 on the crit. Honda Element bringing it to a game number 3. I love Corone. Corone's easily my second favorite monster. Only monster I like more is Mustard Arrow. So I need a Corone emote for something. Ooh, pinch throw here on the 47. 794, almost a one-hit KO. Do we see a power proc? We don't. Alright, so Honda Element's in a pretty good position here. As long as he can land another pinch throw, or if he can just dodge, he's gonna be kind of commentary. If he hits or if he doesn't get hit, he's gonna win. It's like, no shit. Alright, so Honda still with the life lead here. Goes for the pinch throw in the 44 that whiffs. So El Macho's got a chance to retaliate here. Jumping chop on the 51. 50-50 jumping chop. It lands. Do we see a grit from Honda? We don't. So El Macho is going to take that 2-0. Or sorry, 2-1. Alright. Let's see. 2-1 in El Macho's favor. And then El Macho's number 4. So Honda's won a game, just hasn't been able to close out a set. Alright, so that's the end of round 2. So let me throw up a round robin here. Alright, then I'll get these scores updated. So we had Toothless Joe with a loss, AOA with a win, Furfur with a loss, El Macho with a win, Goddamn with a win, Dagda with a loss, Kotalk with a win, and Honda with a loss. All right, so I'm gonna excuse me. Gonna update this for y'all. But okay, so monsters who are 2-0, we got OAO and El Macho, and then we got Toothless Joe, Goddamn, Dagda, and Kotalk at 1-1, and then unfortunately we got Furfur and Honda Element at 0-2 so far. My boy to get 1 win on the board at least today. I know it's kind of a goofy build. I was really interested in seeing how just having pinch throw would do, so far it's not looking great, but we'll see. Okay, so let me go ahead and swoosh us back over to the footage here. And we'll go ahead and start round 3. Alright, so we got Joe versus Dagda. So we got Stardust versus Aelfric. I should have made a pixie. Instead of punching, she starts kissing you. You need to stop talking about your fetishes in my chat, Zach. I know how you like your monster women. That's the wrong person. That's also the wrong person. Where's Aelfric at? He's number 6. There he is. That's an emote I need. Is a fucking squirt bottle emote. Anyone in my chat gets too horny, fucking spray him with cold water. Alrighty there, so the Gabu won that last one. We're going to go ahead and throw up a prediction for here. You got 30 seconds. We got another blob versus a bunny. Yeah, you better fucking cry. Oh, that's not a cry, that's an Omega Lol. That's the saddest looking Omega Lol I've ever seen in my life. It looks like that thing's in pain. Alright, predictions up. What the fuck is that? I don't like that. Alright, so long punch right out the gate. Crit, doing over half of Dagda's health. Dagda, though, does have a lot of damage output with these high crit chance moves. Goes for the high kick. Big 770. Would you fucking stop with this anime bullshit in my chat? This is a This is the clean fucking good boy chat. We don't talk about no anime around here. We don't talk about the devil's fucking magic in my chat. Get the hell out of here. I'm gonna ban you. Oh, big mock punch. So, Toothless Joe just banned Dagda for life with that game 1. So, got 1-0 in Joe's favor. You know I'm coming up to your house for fucking BT12 pre-release. I'm gonna give you a wedgie when I get up there. Chat, we do promote bullying in this stream, as long as it's for Zach. So if anyone would like to bully Zach in the chat right now, please go ahead. Alright, so we got Joe on the chop combo here. Big 753. Quick 2-0 of a set, so Stardust 2-0 for this set right here. Good job, Joe. Alrighty. It's Jover. Alright, so 2-0 for Joe. Next up we have OAO and Goddamn. Alright, so predictions are going live here. Do you like the lemur or do you like the entity? I don't know, whatever you want to call Golly. So OAO undefeated so far in the day. Goddamn sitting at 1-1. Two pretty fun builds. You don't get to see Intelligence Hopper a whole lot. I think Hopper could make a pretty interesting monster in hard mode if anyone ever decides to run like a mixed attacker format. Alright, so predictions up here. We're going to go ahead and start the match. Set 2 of round 3, we have OAO versus Goddamn. Goddamn, a monster has a slot in every tech compared to OAO, who has a tech in only slot 4. Does proc the anger here. Because of this Baron tech loadout, we're going to see this monster... Sorry, I had a brain fart. We're going to see this monster be able to build up guts to 99 pretty often, especially considering that it has a 8 guts rate, I think. Also, it has no life right now. The big God Bless, taking OAO out. We got Goddamn, 1-0 in his favor so far. I don't know if you all were around for Welcome Cup. Well, the Welcome Cup DX, it was right around the time when DX came out. I've always wanted to do something with the Japanese community, kind of like a joint thing, and DX was kind of just like the perfect time for that. There was a monster who made it through the qualifiers, and I believe made top 4. Fortunately, because my old laptop died, a lot of the DX footage, Welcome Cup DX footage was lost, but there is a Golly named Dio. It was a tank Golly, and this was in Monster Rancher 2 DX. He was a tank Golly. Oh Jesus! That basically had thwack, smash thwack, and heavy thwack. I think it just had all the thwack moves, and it just constantly hit giant thwack like nobody's missing. So there is a little bit of VODs up of it on my channel, what I was able to salvage from the Welcome Cup. He was awesome. This build's kind of similar to that. Okay, 2-1 in Goddamn's favor. You know, sometimes it's just as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so OAO taking its first loss of the day. So up next, we got Fur, who is looking for a win so far, versus El Macho. So we got 3 versus 4. Alright, predictions going up between these two. We got another Blob versus Bunny fight. This time the Bunny's purple. I like Hair Naga a lot. I raised one time. So way before a lot of you guys were in the scene. Honestly, way before, a little bit before I was in the scene, there was a tournament host. His name was Engine, who hosted these really cool big tournaments. And he was doing a tournament series. It was a sequel to one of his tournaments called Heroes versus Heels, where you could either raise like good monsters or you could raise like evil monsters. And I think, he just did real life stuff, and the tournament never ended up happening. But I raised a intelligence hare, which is all farting moves, called Sweet Relief, and unfortunately he never got to see the light of day. But to this day, I think that's probably my favorite name for any monster that I've ever created. Alright, so we got Fur starting off here with the back blow, taking a game. Fur has gone to game 3 in all of its sets so far. So let's see if we can actually clutch out a win in one of these. Big jumping chop right off the gate, 760 damage on the crit. Fur does have a big guts lead now. Rolling blow on 39% would have done a lot of damage there, especially with that big guts lead. Oh, big jumping chop out of the corner, 53%. That whiffs into the 69% hard straight, 380 damage. El Macho still in the driver's seat here. Fur does have a slightly faster guts rate than him. Both monsters do have a chance to attack now. Ooh, goes for the 54 on the rolling chop, whiffs that. That definitely would have killed there. Fur just chilling, he's building up guts. El Macho does have the chance to attack now. Goes for the 49% diving press. We do see the hit. We do see a hit, and we do not see a crit. So El Macho bringing us to a game 3. A lot of game 3s today. Alright, so, big rolling bow off the rip, 603 damage, brings him down to the yellow. No power proc though, which is good for Fur. El Macho can do a lot of damage here with the chop combo. We see it on the 61%, 792, I believe, damage. No anger proc for Fur. Does have the guts lead here. Doesn't need to do a ton of damage. Hard straight might be the play. Ooh, whiffs the diving press there. Ooh, goes for the rolling blow. Not what you want to see. Unfortunately, Fur in the guts deficit now, just by a little bit. Both monsters can attack now. Probably a hard straight is all Fur needs to close this out. It's just chilling though. No grit. El Macho's going to take that 2-1. I don't know what it is, just with monsters not attacking today for some reason. I don't know. That's just how the AI is sometimes. For those of you who might be chilling, who don't know too much about how the AI works in this game, I'm not going to sit here and say that I know it like perfectly, but from what I understand, it's generally just kind of like random button presses. So we got Kotok versus Honda Element now. So yeah, El Macho is the winner of that one. Alright, so we got Hair Main versus Hair Sub. Gonna throw a prediction up here. Do you like the bunny or do you like the worm? Personally, I really like the worm, but I might be a little bit biased here. So I actually have another one slot matchup. Yeah, no, I think Fur's build solid. Like I said earlier, it's gone game 3 all of its matches. I'm gonna be honest, that last set I think it should have won. It just was like hyper fixating on rolling blow when it just needed just a simple like hard straight to finish out the game. I'm still really happy with the fact that all 3 hairs in this tournament are all very different builds. Alright, so we have power on Honda. We had power, excuse me, on Honda Element. Honda's just kind of chilling, you know, just doing his little worm groove. Setting up 45 on the pinch throw here. Goes for it on the 45. Big guts lead, does whiff. Can actually use it again. 61% on the bang. Does whiff on Kotok's side. Honda in a good spot here if he can just land the pinch throw. Does whiff it. Not actually sure who has the faster guts rate here. I guess we can kind of tell. It's looking like Honda just barely. Anyways, they both can attack right now, so it doesn't really matter that much. Straight is the perfect move to close this out with. We do see Honda's hurry proc. He's just got to attack. Both monsters just chilling. 42% whiffs. Not doing great on these 40%, I can't lie. Alright, so Kotak is going to take that game 1. Game number 2. Kotak versus Honda. Honda again whiffs the bench throw. Throw me a bone. Oh, with this guts lead and the crit, Kotak is going to have that one-hit KO. We do see a grit from Honda, though. Kotak is going to get the chance to attack first, however. So straight, again, perfect move right now. It's just a matter of the fact of getting Kotak in that slot 1. They're kind of dancing around right now. Goes for the straight. What he's supposed to do. Does miss a 70%, which is good for me. Pinch throw. Finally hits. 999 on the crit. We do see a grit, though. Still a lot of time left in the match. Honda's got to dodge here. Is he going to dodge a 70? He's going to push him back. Oh, goes for the bang on the 60. Oh, it hits, and then Kotak is going to take that 2-0. So Honda Elements remains the... I was about to say remains the only monster without a win so far, but that's not true, because Fur also doesn't have a win. It's okay, Bio. you and I can start a club. Alright there, so... Let's see, Kotak is number 7. So 2-0 for Mr. Purebred Hair. We're already done with round number 3, so let's go ahead and throw... this back up. We can take a look at how all of our little monster pals here are doing. Alright, so Control J. El Macho doing very well today. I don't know if Golem's able to really catch the streams live. He's definitely in a different time zone than me. I'm in the Eastern time zone for those who care. But I'm sure wherever he is, he's smiling right now. All right. Let's see. Save a copy. Yes. Okay. Social update right here. So let's take a look. We got Joe, OAO, Goddamn, and Kotak all at 2-1. Mr. El Macho 3-0 so far, and then me with Honda Element and Fur. Oh wait, hold on. Mistake. I made a mistake. Let me fix that real quick. There's collusion in the bracket. Okay, there we go. Now it's fixed. Yeah, so me and Bio, unfortunately, 0-3 so far. But it's okay. No one's eliminated yet, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, no, Warm Hair is my favorite too. Corone is super duper cute. Alright. Let's go ahead and start with round 4. We're halfway. Once we get through this, we'll be halfway through the bracket. Pull the emulator back up. So I didn't really ask earlier, is everything sounding okay? You know, I don't have my setup like really like optimized for this new laptop that I got. I can stream in higher quality now, which is cool. It's not like I'm running on my old piece of junk that I had that like if you made it try to stream at like more than 1000 bit rate, it would just try to kill itself. Hello! Hold up, I need to... Oh, Lion Rioja. Hello! Welcome aboard. Nice to have you. Alright, so I'm going to throw out the prediction here for Joe and Goddamn. So both these monsters 2-1 right now, doing pretty well for themselves today. I haven't really sat here and thought about how funny how funny of a name Toothless Joe is. Stardust is a very goofy man. Alright, 5 seconds left to predict. Alright, let's go. First set of round 4, we got Toothless Joe versus Goddamn. Joe whiffing the Mach Punch right off the bat. Goddamn returns the favor with a heavy blow. Does whiff on the 70% there, so pretty big miss. Joe's going to get the next chance to attack. Sitting there on that 70%, 69%, 69% on the long punch, 70%, 69%. The game can't make up its mind. Goes for the God Bless. Whiffs on the 40% there. Back blow was 48. Nobody's able to hit right here. Back blow finally lands 46. Decent chunk of damage. Goddamn has power instead of anger, so no chance of anger there. Goes for the Mach Punch, 42%. Joe wins that unscathed in the first round of the first match of round 4. Long punch off the bat hits 40. Dang, that does a decent amount of withering, dude. 12. Heavy blows 69. That hits 469 damage, about half of Joe's health. Looks like Joe has just a slightly faster guts rate here. They're essentially going to get the chance to attack at the same time. Ooh, big whiff on the chop combo there. Things are looking up for Goddamn. He doesn't really need to use these heavy techs. He's going to, though. He does have his 2 fairly accurate techs in slots 1 and 2. Does have to have that thwack there also. Goddamn's got a very busy moveset, but it's working out for him. Oh, grit from Joe. It's going to get just enough time to attack. Chop combo and the buzzer beater. Long punch, no, is going to back up. It's Jover. 1-1 right now for our 2 combatants. All right. Game 3. Oh, big God Bless out the gate. Whiffs on the 41%, retaliates with a Mach Punch right away. That whiffs at the 48%. Neither of our combatants hitting their some of their bigger techs here right off the bat. Joe does have a big pool of guts right now to use. Goes for the chop combo off the rip. Ooh, 999 damage on the crit. No grit. Joe is going to take that 2-1. The Gabus are doing very well today. So that makes Joe 3-1 for the day so far. Alright, next up we're going to have OAO versus El Macho. So we're going to get more Gabu action coming up, and one cute little hopper. Kind of. I don't know. People are kind of contentious on Fairy Hopper, whether it's cute or not. I like the color scheme. I think out of all the Pixie subs, the color scheme works pretty well on Fairy Hopper. I guess it's just this weird little rat tail that people don't like. Alright, predictions going live here. We got 30 seconds. Do you like the lemur? Do you like the blob? El Macho, undefeated so far. Only monster that's undefeated in the day. Doing pretty good. 3-0 so far. All right, got 5 seconds left on their prediction. And we're off. Ooh, jumping chop right out the gate. It's been a very solid move for El Macho so far. Lightning, 48%, a little bit of withering. Ooh, 48% again. That time it whiffed. AOA is in the guts lead here. Is going to get the chance to attack. Sends lightning. Jumping chop. 444. Simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. It's a big Jay-Z fan over here. Round 2. Rolling chop on the 52%, 502 on the crit. Pretty good damage for a pretty low amount of guts. AOA is sitting here at 99 guts. Goes for the flame on the 41. Does whiff. See, this is kind of really interesting thing about like Intelligence Hopper is it's just like you have one like big move and like one very tiny move that does an okay amount of withering. All right, El Macho. Staying undefeated, 4-0 so far in the day. He's just kind of sweeping. Alright, so 2-0 in El Macho's favor. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. My brother Nash with the 5 gifties with his burner account, Moosey B Money. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. With all these fucking gift stuffs now, I'm gonna have to stream more often. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I know a burner account when I see one. Alright, coming up now, we got Fur. Still fighting for a win today. 0-3 so far. Again, has gone game 3 in all of its sets. I think it's a good build. I think it's just kind of gotten a little unlucky every now and again. But I'm sure y'all know Mr. Moosebones himself in the chat. My good buddy Nash. Ooh. For tuning in. We're chilling at 12 viewers, which at 11 o'clock on a Saturday when I haven't been streaming a whole lot, honestly is pretty good. Thank you. I don't know if anyone's gotten it yet. At least no one's told me they've gotten it. What are we doing here? Oh yeah, hair battle. Okay. Alright. So, big back blow here from Fur's side, taking out a good majority of Kotok's health. Oh, ends with the hard straight. And Fur taking that first game. I think it's tired of losing. Finally ended a game with a straight instead of just trying to go for one of the blow moves. Oh, rolling blow off the rip, 34%, does whiff. Kotok's got a big pool of guts here. 38 on the bang, and I think straight is what, 19, 17, 20. Oh, straight, 498 on the crit. Kotok's in the lead right now. Oh, hard straight here, 306 damage. Kotok did have a big guts lead, and it procced the anger, so it's going to even have a bigger guts lead. Ooh, 81 on the straight, 363. Kotok is going to bring that to a game 3. Alright, Fur is fighting for a win. Kotok, what is he right now? He is 2-1 right now, so he's doing pretty good. Wins this, he's going to be up 3-1, making out it's going to be a lot easier for him than some of the other monsters in the bracket. Goes for the bang, 785. No power proc from Fur. Decent amount of guts down here. Monsters are just chilling right here. 1-2 punch, probably not the move you want right here, and it whiffs anyways. Bang on the 68 to close things out. No, but still look, Kotok still has a decent amount of guts after that bang. Another 68% whiff on the 1-2 punch. Things are looking not great for Fur. 70% whiff on the straight. Kotak just chilling though. He does only have Tex in slot 1, so he's not going to be swinging a whole lot. Furfur really favoring that 1-2 punch this set for some reason, or this game for some reason. Is going to lose there on the buzzer beater. So for this round, 2-1 in Kotak's favor. So another 1-2 under Furfur's belt. And finally, we're going to be closing off round 4 with Dagda versus Honda. So I just noticed one of the gift subs went to Raging Nub. Fun name. So to kind of change subject for a little bit while I get this prediction up. Have any of you guys seen the Mario movie yet? Alright, predictions live. You got 30 seconds. Casey and I went and saw it on Thursday night. It was fun. I had a good time. Pretty standard kids movie, but like, I don't know. I pogged at references. so that's always fun. And it's really pretty. And Jack Black was good as Bowser. So like, you know, I'm pretty much saying what I think most people have said about the movie. It was fun though. I had a good time. Pinch throw whiff there on the 48%. Honda does have the guts lead here. He's going to get the next chance to attack. It's just whether or not he is going to attack. He does have only one move in kind of an awkward slot. Though kind of a monster like Worm where he's kind of bigger. I think running like a one slot or like a one move build in slot 3 probably can work with him better than some other monsters. Just because he's so big, he'll get the chance to be in slot 3 a little bit more than some of his peers. Alright, pinch throw there on the 41, does whiff. Oh, finally lands that Dragon Kick, 999, so 2 one-hit KOs in each set. It's called Honda Element because it flips. Actually, no, but that's really funny. No, so it's called Honda Element because, at least here in America, I don't know if like other parts of the world got these commercials, but there was this, like kind of like really popular commercial where it'd be like this Honda Element talking to a crab at like a beach, and the crab would just be like, I pinch. I don't know. It was really weird, but I randomly thought of that commercial the other day, and I was just like, huh. That'd be a pretty funny name for this monster. Alright, so we got a win on the board, boys and girls. First win for Honda of the day, so that feels nice. You have no idea? Oh, okay, hold on. Let's see. I'll link it in the Discord later. I don't want to hold the tournament up, but I'll link it in the Discord later. Okay, so end of round 4. It's going by pretty quickly today. Let's see. Let's pull up ye old Photoshop here. All right, so Joe. 3-1. Let's see. OAO lost. Furfur lost. El Macho won. Let's see. Goddamn. Lost. Dagda lost. Kotak. Nope. Kotak 1. No, what did it copy to? Hold on. Photoshop's being dumb, like always. There we go. And then Honda Element 1. 3, 2, 1. They flipped to, that's pretty good. They flipped to the left in the UK. Alright, fellas. And any ladies in the chat. So here's how our round robin's looking right now. 3-1, Toothless Joe. 2-2, OAO. I almost said fur and fur. Fur. 0-4. El Macho, currently undefeated. Only monster so far, undefeated. 4-0. Goddamn, 2-2. Dagda, 2-2. Kotak, 3-1. And then we got Honda Element, 1-3. So we're starting to see a couple pack leaders right now. We're heading into round 5. So let's go ahead and get that started. Let's see, I don't think I did the prediction. So Honda took that one. No, please no 4-way tie for third. Don't you put that evil on me, Zachary. Okay, so what's coming up here? We got, Joe. Oh, we got the Gaboo Ditto. We got Joe versus Macho. So this will be fun. Look, their cards are even facing each other a little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna put the prediction up. Which blob do you guys like better? Alright, while this prediction's going on, I am gonna go run and pee. Alright, fellas, I'm back. You know that diet Coke from McDonald's runs through you like something crazy. Like El Macho's running through this bracket. Alright, long punch out the gate, 69% whiffs. Alright, so looking actually comparing these two builds. El Macho is definitely the more like consistent of the two, while Toothless Joe's kind of more has these kind of like cheaper but kind of like harder hitting inaccurate text or whatever. Does have the anger right now. Had the anger right now. Would have been kind of scary for Joe to keep the anger. 54% on the chop combo. Joe sitting at 61% on his chop combo. Ooh, 984 damage. Joe taking that game 1. Alright, can El Macho keep his undefeated title? But they're just sitting. Okay, jumping combo out the gate, 681, big crit there. Joe does have a lot of guts to work with. Misses the 72% on the long punch. El Macho getting out of the way there. Is going to get the next chance to attack. Sitting at 50 guts right here. Big chop combo and the 54 does hit. 707. El Macho bringing it to a game number 3. All right, Joe, Macho, game 3. They're just big boys swinging. Mach punch, 42% whiffs. Rolling chop, 53% chance whiff. Yeah, whiffs. Ooh, misses the 47% on the chop. Goes for the Mach punch again. Luckily, it doesn't cost too much for Joe. El Macho does have the faster guts rate here with having that Tiger subbreed. Hits the chop combo, 749. We see an anger from Joe. Is going to bump his guts rate up there a little bit. Ooh, goes for the Mach Punch in the 45. Pretty decent amount of withering on that. Does proc El Macho's... I love Gabu's Fury animation. Does proc El Macho's Fury. Probably not going to get a chance to use it here. Macho is in the driver's seat still. 43% on the Mach Punch. No grit. Toothless Joe is going to be the first monster today to beat El Macho. And actually, now they have a tying record. So the Gaboos are doing really good today. Alright. So next up we got Fur versus Goddamn. This has been a fun little tournament. Thank y'all for hanging out. It's been a nice Saturday morning. And I think I made him fight El Macho. Hold on. Okay, Fur did not move its techs around. There we go. Let me speed that up a little bit. Okay. Alright. So Joe won that one. Alright, prediction's gonna start for these two. Y'all got 30 seconds. You know the deal. You know the drill by now. So Fur still looking for a win. Goddamn is 2-2 right now. So he's doing okay. Alright, so predictions up. So let's see how this goes. Alright, back blow, 317. Nice little chip damage there. Does about 1/3 of Fur's health. Fur just chilling, letting its guts build up. 72% on the straight that hits. 200 and something. Does 11 withering though to Goddamn, which for Goddamn's slow guts rate, that's pretty damaging. 1-2 punch, no withering there, 204. Alright, it's just building up this little bits of chip damage. Does not proc Goddamn's anger. Goes for the judgment, 900 and something damage there. Would have killed Fur from full health. Goddamn takes round one. Oh, big judgment whiz, 53%. Fur does have the guts lead now. Oh, misses the rolling blow at 38%. Now they're actually tied for guts, which is pretty funny. So we know Goddamn can probably close out this match with most of its moveset. I don't think the thwack would kill from one hit. 45% chance to hit there. Whiffs actually the 73% on the straight. Fur still in the lead here. Alright, just building up that lead a little bit more with the chip damage from 1-2 punch. Smash thwack, 46%. That's going to whiff. Goddamn, not having a ton of luck in this set. 201. Just doing these kind of pokes here with the 1-2 punch. About 200 damage every time it hits. Oh, smash thwack. Oh, it hits. 917 on the crit. Oh, we see a grit, but Goddamn is going to take that 2-0 because time is up, ladies and gentlemen. So 2-0 in favor of Goddamn there. As my buddy Zach put it, name him Goddamn because Goddamn that shit hit hard. Wait a minute, that happened already, didn't it? That did happen already. Oops. Hold on. Must have wrote something down wrong. We have technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck? Okay, y'all. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry y'all, I figured out what happened. I wrote the schedule down wrong. Chips will be, or not chips, Patooties will be rewarded. Actually, it was supposed to be Furfur and OAO it was supposed to fight. So we just got a little extra match there between Furfur and... Goddamn. Yeah, so it's actually supposed to be Goddamn and Honda that are supposed to be fighting this round. So we'll go ahead and do this game real quick. Alright, 327 here on the crit straight. OAO sitting at 99 guts. A flame probably is going to kill from one hit. It's just got to get back there to be able to use it. Lightning on the 53 does whiff. Alright, AoE has a chance here still. It's got the hurry. Hurry flame on the 47 does whiff. Can't shoot another one. Matt, how you doing? Alright, so Furfur is going to take that game 1. Your boy's doing pretty good, Matt. He is 3-1 right now, so he's doing great. 337 on the, I believe that was hard straight. I don't know, I was looking down here at the schedule. Oh, dude, that's great. Well, I hope he's feeling better. Alright, we do see a grit here from OAO. All it needs is one flame to be able to take this. Oh, lands at 875. Does bring it to the game 3 on the grit comeback. Alright, game 3. Yeah, man. Really happy for you. I hope he's doing better. Alright, flame on the 46 that whiffs. Furfur's really fighting for a win. Alright, a little bit of chip damage in there with 1-2 punch, 182. Oh, into the 33% rolling blow. Does put OAO in the yellow. OAO does not have power though, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, hits the 46 flame, does grit. OAO can attack again though. It does have that one slot all the way in the back, so it's very unlikely that it is going to attack. Goes for the lightning on the 51, does whiff. Furfur can bring this back. Hard straight would be perfect here. Goes for the hard straight. Oh, Furfur is going to take its first game of the day. 2-1 in its favor on the grit comeback. Nice. Alright, so next up we have Goddamn's actual opponent, which is Honda. So it's me versus Zanaga. We both entered hair subs in this tournament. We know each other in real life. You know, there's a lot riding on this match. Who's going to be the best hair sub? It's actually Kotok. But who's going to be the second best hair sub? All right, so I'm starting a prediction here. So you got 30 seconds. Do you like the Man of God? Or do you like the worm? A little pinchy worm. All right. Let's see. You got a monster's got a move in every slot. Fuck you, Zach. Oh, he didn't kill though. Oh, did you vote for my boy? Oh, you gave me your blessing, my man. All right. Honda's hanging on though with a slither of health left. Does miss the pinch throw there. One of these blow moves will definitely be the way they end it. So, in typical goddamn fashion, he's going to go for the big thwack. Honda is sitting at about 60 guts right now. That pinch throw is going to hurt if it's able to land. If he's able to use it. 47. Oh, it hits. Let's see. Big 999 Honda taking game number 1. All right, round 2 starting up here. 1-0 in the Worm's favor. Ooh, starts off with a thwack at the 41%. Whiffs there. Yeah, it's a fun moveset. Alright, Honda's about to be at 99 guts. Does whiff the 48% on the pinch throw. Ooh, back blow at the 61, 293. Little bit of chip damage here. Not quite putting Honda into power range. Though, as we've seen, he does not need power to be able to close this out. God bless on the 37%. Does hit. No grit. So, goddamn's going to bring this to a game 3. You didn't need to do it to him like that. He's a good boy. Oh, big 470 crit on the back blow there. Pinch throw at 44 on retaliation. Oh, big crit. Yes, sir. 2-1 in Honda's favor, baby. You know, it was just like he was just warming up throughout the day. He's 2 and 3 right now. He's about to make that 4 and 3. My boy's got this. You already know what it is. Alright, and finally, for this round, we got Dagda and Kotok. Alright, so we got a bunny battle. Alright, which bunny do you like better? Predictions going live. So we'll get through this game here, or this set here, and we'll be moving on to round 6 after that, then round 7, and then we'll have our finals. Alright. Bunny battle. 2 very different builds here. One's crit based and one is like slot 1, big move, consistent move based. Even though bang is kind of a consistent move in itself. 343 from the straight starting us off here. Now we know Dagda is pretty capable of killing somebody from full health, especially if it hits like a crit dragon kick right off the gate. Well, could put Dagda into power range. I don't know if Dagda would have been able to take advantage of power there. because of the slower guts rate. Ooh, Dragon Kick, 43% on the whiff. Kotok's probably just going to end things off with a straight here. He does, but we do see a grit from Dagda. A buffered straight from Kotok could just end this. He does go for it, whiffs though. Kotok is going to get the next chance to attack. So he's looking pretty comfortable right now. Alright, Dagda has a chance to retaliate here. Dragon Kick. Ooh, goes it for the last second. Literal buzzer beater. Misses, unfortunately. So Kotok is going to take that game number 1. Alright, game 2. See a Dragon Kick finally land. Ooh, 600 damage without the crit. Pretty decent chip damage. Kotok does have anger, so no fear of putting him into power range, because a power bang does sound very scary. So Dagda is going to get the next chance to hit here. One of the hard things about Dagda's kit is as much damage output as he's able to have. It's not the most accurate, and also it's pretty costly. Spin kick at 28 is not too bad. But for a hair galley, a 44 cost move, you know, pretty big commitment. Ooh, bang here on the 66 does whiff, so Dagda's doing a really good job getting out of the way. Oh, high kick. 684, so Dagda is going to bring that to a game 3. High kick's cool. It's not a move that we get to see like a ton. I think when I made a build that was similar to this, I think when you cocoon, I think you can skip high kick actually, which is pretty cool. So for those of you who don't know, Jesus, that's a lot of damage. In this version of the game, the fastest hair, I believe, or maybe it's tied for fastest hair, is a cocooned hair from Worm Pixie, which was what my hair high jump kick was. Oh, straight. Oh, 332 on the crit. Kotok going to win that 2-1. All right. And with that, we're back here. So let me update this. All right, so Joe won. AOA lost. Furfur won. Macho lost. Goddamn lost. Dagda lost. Kotok won. And Honda won. Alright, so here's how things are looking right now. Okay, so Toothless Joe and Macho, both at 4-1. I think pretty good chance of making it out. I don't want to say guaranteed because I'm not really sure off the top of my head. And then we have OAO, Goddamn, and Honda Element at 2 and 3. Oh, actually, Kotok is also 4 and 1. And then we got Furfur, who's 1 and 4, and then Dagda, who's 1 and 4. So I don't know if Furfur and Dagda can make it out. Maybe if something absolutely crazy happens, but I think everyone else still has a chance. Alright, with that, let's go ahead and get into our round 5. We're going to be starting off the round with Mr. Toothless Joe. versus Fur. So we're going to have 1 versus 3. All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw a prediction up for these two. So do you like Blob or do you like Rabbit? I feel like that's a question I've asked a decent amount of times today. But it's the theme of the tournament, so what do you want me to do? So we got Mr. Toothless Joe versus Fur. Fur, like we said earlier, probably not going to make it out, but it can play spoiler to other monsters. So if it just wants to be an asshole and makes it harder for other monsters to get out, that's an absolutely fine role for it to fill. Oh, long punch right out the gate, 326. A little bit of damage there. Fur sitting on that 1-2 punch, 2-1-2. The monsters are just gonna do little bits of damage right now. Does hit the chop combo at 58%. Only 9 guts left over. 610 damage. Toothless Joe is gonna take that first game. All right, moving on up. Alright, no long punch right off the bat from Joe this time. Does miss the 69% straight on Fur's end. 43% on the electric blow. He's flexing on him. Ooh, misses the 71% straight. Fur is not having the best luck with these hit techs. Oh, big electric blow, 999% on the crit. Fur does grit. Oh, returns with its own blow, 466. Toothless Joe is going to be able to attack first. Does have a pretty accurate moveset overall. Well, that's not true. Let me not lie to the people. Does have a pretty accurate moveset in the back with that long punch. Does try to end things with the chop combo though. Oh, misses another 70%. Fur is going to get the next chance to attack, but it's probably going to need one of its blow moves to be able to win here. Oh, back. Oh, you know what? He went for it. Back blow at the last second. Unfortunately, does whiff. So we're going to have Toothless Joe taking that 2-0. Alright, so next up here, we're going to have OAO versus Honda. So another 1-slot battle. Number 2 versus number 8. Predictions going live for these two. Do you like Tekken only slot 4 or Tekken only slot 3? So both these monsters do have a lot of... Both these monsters do have a lot of damage output if they're able to land their techs. More so in Honda's favor because he only has 1 tech compared to OAO, who has one big nuke and then 1 little poke tech in its arsenal. Starting off the round here. Do we both
of these fighters have dealt with custody battles involving their children.
I love that sound effect so much. Alright, pinch throw in the 45 does hit it. Ooh, 743, no crit. We've seen that move crit a lot today. That was not one of those times. So we see OAO on the 99 guts here, only 40-something% on the lightning. Intelligence Hopper is not known for its accuracy. Goes for the pinch throw again to try to end things off. OAO does dodge. Flame on the 41 also whiffs. OAO does have a lot of guts stored up though. Oh, it's going for these lightning chains. Oh, big 22 on the withering there. Locks Honda out of attacking into the 681 damage flame. OAO taking that first game. Using that lightning to really to really lock Honda out of attacking there. Alright, oh, that had to be like a frame 1 like move change. Alright, 818 damage there on the pinch throw. Does proc OAO's anger. Look at that guts rate skyrocket. Able to attack here again. Only 38% on the flame. 45 on the lightning. Goes for the lightning. Does whiff. They're at even guts now. 42% on the pitch throw. Are we going to see a grit? We do not. So Honda's bringing this to a game number 3. Honda, kill him. I'm gonna cough. Oh, I need to go get water. Wasting away. Oh shit! Hell yeah! I don't even know what happened. Well, actually, I do. He literally had to hit a pinch throw. That's literally the only thing that could happen. But Honda taking that 2-1. Where'd my pen go? One of these gamers stole my pen. Okay, I found it. Okay. Alright, so 2-1. Honda's favor there. So my boy's kind of putting in the work in the last leg of the tournament, which is nice. Okay, so ending off this round, we have... No, sorry, second to last match. Okay, accidentally minimized my emulator. Alright, who we got here? We got Macho, who was undefeated for a long time until Mr. Joe came along, slapped him up a little bit, versus Kotak. So actually right now, these guys have the same score, 4-1. Both these monsters doing really well for themselves. Gonna throw up a prediction for these two. We got El Macho. We got Kotak. Who will win? Y'all got 30 seconds. Ugh. This is gonna be crazy if Honda makes it out. He was doing so shit at the beginning of the stream. Alright. So, third set of round number 6, we got El Macho, Great Golem's monster, versus Kotak, Matt Moore's monster. Chop combo here on the 56% does whiff. Kotak's hitting at 45 guts, so he can attack now. Might be able to end it with bang here. Well, I guess we'll see. 921, so what's half of 921? It'd be like 400 and something. So he might have been able to end it there without the crit. But he got a crit, so no need to maul over it. Round number 2. Jumping chop on the 47. Does whiff there. Kotak's got a pretty decent guts lead now. A bang will hurt. No need to use straight right now. Just go for the bang. Is kind of chilling out in the back of the arena though, letting those guts build up. 75% on the bang. 508 on the crit. Punch the hell out of him. Alright, chop combo. 52%. 606 damage. Minus, was that 20 guts? 10 guts? See, 20 guts. Yeah, I was watching the replay on my other monitor. Alright, El Macho in the lead right now. Kotak, a couple straights could probably end it here. Oh, just decides to go for the bang. 761. Kotak is going to take that 2-0. So El Macho gets his second loss of the day. Kotak taking that 2-0. Matt, your rabbit's doing good. It's cool to see a purebred hare do well. I like the build a lot. I think it's really strong. And finally, we got Dagda versus Goddamn. So goddamn, Think has to win this one to be able to stay in contention for top 4. I think we have a pretty solid top 3. But that 4th slot's being kind of contested over right now. So predictions are live. Library Jesus, how are you, my friend? We're doing a little Monster Rancher tournament today. So the whole theme of this one, it was kind of based around having the main breed or the sub-breeds of monsters whose like fighting style is kind of based off of like real life fighting styles. So we have boxers represented with Hopper and Bajarl, hares representing Kung Fu, and then Gabu representing kind of like movie tough man bodybuilder, like machismo like type fighting style. So we're actually in the last set of the 6 rounds out of our 7 rounds today, and Dagda is just closing that game out with a quick one-hit KO with that dragon kick. I've been good. I'm on Easter break right now from work, which is nice. So I get Friday and Monday off, so nice little 4-day weekend. Spent most of yesterday getting stuff for this put together and for the announcement after the tournament. Again, Jesus Christ, just 2 one-hit KOs from the Dragon Kick, so 2-0 in Dagda's favor. So again, there is a cool like little surprise announcement. Well, not really a surprise announcement, but there is a really cool announcement after the tournament. So after the tournament's over, stick around for that. So Dagda just kind of sweeping through goddamn there. 2 one-hit KOs. Alright, and with that, we're on to Photoshop again. The lovely land of Photoshop. Alright, so give me a couple seconds here. I'll get this updated for y'all. Let's see. Let's see. Now Macho lost his. Goddamn lost his. Dagda won his. Kotak won his. And Honda won his. Let me double check, make sure I got everything good so far. That's good. That's good. Okay, that's good. Sorry, y'all, just taking a second here. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, cool. Just want to double check, make sure we didn't have any discrepancies here. I did see something on Furfurs that needed fixed, but I got that all fixed up. Actually. Now I see something else that needs fixed. You know, F it, we'll do it live type beat. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's take a look here. So we got Toothless Joe and Kotak leading the pack right now at 5-1. And then OAO is 2 and 4. Fur is 1 and 5. El Macho is 4 and 2. Goddamn is 2 and 4. Dagda's 2 and 4. And then Honda is 3 and 3. So we have a pretty solid top 4 right now. Going to be kind of contentious for that 4th slot. I think Honda is in 4th place right now. So if he can win his round here, hopefully he can make it into top 8, because that would make me happy. Because I want my monster to do well. So moving on to our final round here, round 7. We've got Joe versus OAO. So 1 versus 2. Alright, first set of the final round. Predictions are going to go live. Are you putting your Patuis on the Blob, or are you putting your Patuis on the Lemur? As far as results have gone so far, the Blob is a smart choice, but we've seen OAO one-hit KO tons of the competition so far. It's just, unfortunately, hasn't been able to close out a couple of sets. Most of its sets have gone to game 3. So we got Joe, we got OAO here. Toothless Joe. That chop combo's putting big work. We've seen that electric blow. We've seen that long punch. You know, Gabu's going to do what Gabu's going to do. Alright. No frame 1 moves from either of our combatants here. Goes for the chop combo 55. Big 999 damage on the crit. Joe taking that game 1 very quickly. Alright, round 2. Oh, flame on the 36%. That whiffs. Joe's got a huge guts lead now. Chop combo hits in the 61. You know, second verse, same as the first. Almost the exact same thing that happens. It's just OAO got a move in that time. Did not matter, though. Joe is going to take that 2-0. I can pretty comfortably say I think Joe's moving on to top 4, ladies and gentlemen. So congratulations to Stardust. Alright, next up we got Fur versus Honda. So Fur unfortunately is incapable of making it out right now, but it can make Honda's life a lot harder if it decides to get a win in here. I'm going to throw that 30-second prediction up for y'all. No, my back is itchy. So Honda currently 3 and 3. Fur currently 1 and 5. Honda does not want to be put in a situation where he's going to have to do a tiebreaker with a second monster to make it out of top 4. So if he gets a win here, it can pretty comfortably make it in. But that's up to Fur to see if he's going to let Honda just waltz in here and do that. Hard straight right off the bat, 333 damage. Ooh, a straight crit, 285. Do we see a power proc? We do not. Rolling blow to end things here on the 28%. Honda's just chilling. Ooh, 1-2 punch. 167 on the crit. Does proc power now, so even a non-crit pinch throw is going to take it here. 999 though, we do see a grit. That grit was incredibly fast. Ooh, rolling blow on the 30. Probably not what Fur wants to do here. We could have seen 2 power pinch throws in one game, which would have been pretty funny. Alright, so pinch throw. Whiffs. He can swing another one. Ooh, Fur, any last second attacks? No, was sitting on straight at 67%, which would have had a good chance of closing the game out there, but Honda is going to take that. Game 1. Right? Game 1. Oh, pinch throw. Okay, it didn't really matter if it was game 1 or game 2 or whatever. Honda takes that. Pretty sure that was 2-0 though. Alright, so Honda ending his round robin record today, 4-3. Was a very slow start, but he got there. Cheesy. Oh, I love that VMon emote. How you doing? We are in the last round here of our round robin for the Fisticup. Let's see, we got Macho, no relation, versus Dagda. So we got Great Golem versus Aelfric. All right, predictions going live. Y'all got 30 seconds. So Macho right now sitting at what? Let me check. Sitting at 4-2. Dagda's sitting at 3-4. So I think Dagda's just kind of in a position right now. We've seen we've seen a couple of times in this tournament already, is that Dagda doesn't really have a chance to make it out, but he can make it harder for other monsters to comfortably make it out. Alright, so El Macho swinging the jumping chop off the gate into the 999 damage crit dragon kick. That dragon kick's been putting so much work in for Dagda that these last couple sets of his. What are you raising right now in line? We were talking about line a little bit earlier. And I think we were talking about, I was personally talking about how I think it's a really cool game. I just have a hard time just focusing on mobile games like that. But I love the art style and the creature design in it and stuff. I think it's super cool. It's just not super palatable for me. But what you been raising? I think last time I played, I think I was raising a Mia. Alright, so El Macho in the driver's seat right now with a little bit of chip damage from, I think it was a chop earlier. Dagda, unfortunately, whiffing his moves these times. Oh, rolling chop, 385. Dagda's not going to be able to get a chance to attack, so El Macho is going to be able to win this round. The new collab mon with the Mecha Doggo, I don't like it. In particular, just running it for the event bonuses. Was spamming worm hair. I raised 19 of them farming PTS for the event. Gotcha. I haven't done a like a repeat monster yet. Though I haven't played as much as everybody else. The first monster that I did was a plant hair, which I actually got the random chance to do. Oh, okay. Dagda takes that 2-1. I actually got the collar change on it on my first run, which was pretty cool. And it honestly turns a pretty cool color. The darker browns turn an even darker brown, and then the reds turn like a cyan color. So it's like this cool brown, dark brown, cyan color scheme, which is nice. I'm just saying. I've never wailed super hard on mobile games before. When I was into Pokemon Go, I definitely bought Pokeballs and stuff like that every now and again. Alright, so Dagda taking that 2-1 over El Macho. And we're going to end the day off here with Goddamn versus Kotak. That is not Kotok. Alrighty, y'all. Last match of the round robin here. We got Goddamn. We got Kotok. Prediction is live. Do you like the entity? Do you like the bunny? Whoever you like, put your patoobies on them. So after this, I will count up the scores of how everyone did. We'll do our top 4 round robin. And, you know, we'll call it a day. We'll do the announcement, and then we'll call it a day. All right, so predictions are up here. No, oops. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got Judgment off the rip, 46%. That move does whiff. Kotok building up them guts. Goes for the 66% bang. Does whiff on that. Not a whole lot going on right now. Up until that point, 402 on the thwack, just kind of a little pat in the head. Only does about half of Kotok's life. Now there is a damaging move, 700% on the bang, no power on Goddamn side. Goddamn does have a decent amount of guts though. Could do a lot of damage here with heavy blow. Judgment on the 47, that does whiff, probably sealing the victory for Kotok here, even though he does whiff this bang. Do not think Goddamn's going to get enough time to build up those guts to be able to attack. So Kotok is taking that game 1. All right, game 2. God bless. Misses on the 41%. Don't think Goddamn's hit a move this set so far. Ooh, big 11 withering on that straight. That kind of sucks for Goddamn. Alright, bang coming out. We see a grit? We don't. So Kotok's going to take that 2-0 over Goddamn. And with that, we're finished with our round robin, ladies and gentlemen. So let's have a peek at how everyone did here. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get this edited and do everyone's final scores. And we'll see who's making it on. Oh, Macho lost. Goddamn lost. Dagda won. Kotok won. And Honda won. Let me just do a double check, make sure all that's right. Yes. 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 Okay. Let's see. Save a copy. Okay, so let's figure out who's moving on here. So we got Toothless Joe and Kotok tied for 6-1. So we need to figure out who's first seed. So the way that we do first seed is we do overall set wins, and then once we have a tie like this, we do individual game wins. So Toothless Joe won 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13 rounds. Then he lost 1, 2, 4, 5 rounds. Kotak won 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13 games. And he lost 1, 3, 4, 5. So they are actually tied at 13 and 5. It was pretty nuts. So we might have to do a tiebreaker to make it, to figure out who first seed is. Actually, who won against who? Okay, so Toothless Joe actually lost against Kotak. So in the head-to-head, Kotak came out on top. So Kotak is making it out first seed. Joe is second seed. Third is either going to be Macho or Honda. So let's take a look at Honda here. Or Macho here. So El Macho won 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10 games. Then lost 2, 3, 5, 7, 8 games. So Macho went 10 and 8. And then Honda won 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10 games. And lost 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay. So El Macho went 10 and 8 in games, and Honda went 10 and 9. So Macho is going to be 4th seed, and then Honda is going to be 4th seed. So seeding wise, Kotak number 1, Joe number 2, Macho number 3, Honda number 4. So I'm going to go ahead and get this top 4 graphic put together. You all have a chill pill for a little bit. I'll throw the punch out music back on. Let's see if I can find it. Alright, I'll throw the punch out music back on, and I will see you lovely people here in a couple of minutes. Oh, wrong one. There we go. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the top 4 of the Fisticup. So, starting off, we're going to have Kotak versus Honda Element, and then we're actually going to have a Gaboo Ditto in top 4 here with Toothless Joe versus El Macho. So thank you all for sticking around here into our top 4. Alright, so Kotak made it out first seed, went 7-1, or 6-1 in his pool. And then Honda kind of turned the Jets on at the very last second, went 3-0, and then won 4 sets in a row to be able to make it out. Now, in the round robin, Kotak was the one who did take this matchup. All right, so we're going to start a prediction here. We got 30 seconds. So, just for... Let me get the gameplay back up. So, this is going to be best 2 out of 3. So, everything is going to be, again, best 2 out of 3 up until we have losers finals, grand finals, and... excuse me. Losers finals, grand finals, and winners finals. So we're going to be rocking the best 2 out of 3 until then. Alright, so this is Matt Moore's monster versus my monster. So 2 1-slot builds. We have one with their moves in slot 1. We have my monster who's got his moves in slot 3. Kotak, very strong build. It's got anger, it's got straight, and it's got bang. Whiffing here, though. So Honda has the chance to retaliate. He's got almost 80 guts. You don't really see Worms a whole lot with 80 guts. So Pinch Throw probably will kill here without a crit. So 49%. Ooh, does whiff there. King actually go through another one. 44%. That one does whiff too. So Kotak, good chance to be able to retaliate here against Honda. Just whether or not he's going to or not. Oh, straight at the last second. Honda could back up into a pinch throw. Does he? Oh, he doesn't. So Kotak is going to take that first game there. All right. Round 2, Kotak up 1-0 so far. Pinch throw, another whiff. He's 0-3 on those so far, but he was 0-3 at the start of the day, and look where he is now, getting banged in top 4. No power proc on Honda, probably wouldn't have gotten the chance to be able to take advantage of that anyways. Straight is the perfect move right here for Kotak to end the game with 251. We do see a grit though. A crit pinch throw could seal this up for Honda and bring him to a game 3. Does it whiff? It does whiff. Unfortunate. Honda is going to get another chance to attack, though. Kotak does have enough guts to attack. Swings to 72. Good move. Perfect move to close that out with. Kotak going to take that to 2-0 and move his way up to winner's semis. All right. So Kotak continuing to do well. Chester, how you doing? So next up, we got our Gaboo Ditto. We're gonna have. I don't know why I went in to change the memory card. We're gonna have Toothless Joe. Yeah. You been good? Just doing a little Monster Rancher tournament here. Nice little Saturday morning tournament called the Fisticup, based around monsters who have like a hand-to-hand fighting style based on like real world fighting styles. All right, so Who won this the last time? I think Toothless Joe won this one. Alright. Well, don't worry. If you want something to enter, stick around until after the stream's over, because I'm making a pretty cool announcement after all this finishes up. So we're in top 4. We're in top 4 right now. Sorry. Found some string in my sock and I got distracted. So we're in our top 4 bracket right now. We got a Gabu Ditto. So in the round robin, Toothless Joe was the one that took this 2-1. So Macho's probably looking for his revenge right now. Chop combo with a big guts lead probably would just end the whole ordeal. Goes for the chop though. Not too much of a gut sink. Still in the 70s in his guts. Goes for the jumping chop too, that also whiffs. Mach punch at 41%, that whiffs too. Ooh, chop combo. Ooh, no crit, just shy of KOing. Toothless Joe does not proc anger. Things are looking good for Macho here. Ooh, long punch whiff on the 69, not nice. Joe's probably going to need like a crit electric blow or a crit chop combo to be able to hold this out. Goes for the Mach punch instead at the 39, and that whiffs. So Macho going up 1-0 in that game. My beard is itchy. Alright, back blow on the 44, that whiffs. Take a little sippy of water. Okay, no one's hit so far. 72% on the long punch. Good chance here to hit 376. A little bit of withering. El Macho gonna get the next chance to attack here. Goes for the chop combo on the 54%, that does whiff, putting Joe in a really good spot right here. Back blow on the 46 does whiff, does not cost, only costs 13 guts though. So not a large commitment at all. Does go for the crit long punch, 552. Joe bringing it to a game 3. He said, no, can't let you take me out like this. He's got his Gabu pride on the line. So game 3, Toothless Joe, El Macho, trying to fight for winter semifinals. 327 there on the long punch. Rolling chop on the 55, 397. Pretty good damage for such a cheap costing move. Goes for the diving press on the 50, 50, misses that. Is Joe thinking about the chop combo? 56%, that whiffs. Only 11 guts left after that. El Macho sitting at 55 guts. Goes for the chop at 53. That does whiff. 445 on the crit. El Macho gets his revenge on Toothless Joe and pushes his way into winter semifinals. Alright, so let me get all of that made up. So in losers, we're going to have... Mr. Toothless Joe versus Honda Element. Let's take a... we'll go ahead and do losers. Then we will take a look at the graphic. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do our losers round right here. So we're going to have Joe. Let me re-enter him so his texts are all in the right spot. For those of you who are chilling and who might not know, you have to back out. So when you back out, the monster's texts are actually loaded to what they were when the match ended. And, you know, most of us like put text arranged in specific ways when we send our monsters in. So just to be fair to the rancher, always want to reload the monster. Okay, so our first losers round of the tournament. Whoever loses here is out of the tournament at 4th. We've got Toothless Joe raised by Stardust Wyvern, and we got Honda Element raised by me, MachoCheeze. Predictions started. Y'all got 30 seconds. Do you like the blob or do you like the worm? Pretty happy with how Honda did. I wasn't sure how the build was going to do today. Alrighty, y'all. Predictions up. Let's get into this. Long punch right off the bat, 68%, 329 damage, a little bit of withering there. Honda goes for the pinch throw in the 45, does land it, 790 on no crit. No anger from Joe there. So chop combo from Joe. Probably going to end things here. 692. Do we see a grit? We do not. So Joe, keeping himself alive. 1-0 so far. Alright, do we see another long punch to start the set off? Or start the match off? We do not. Goes for electric blow on the 35 though. Pinch throw on the 46. That one whiffs. Ooh, chop combo. Could have swore he was going to go for electric blow there. No crit. Decent amount of withering though. Do we see a power? We don't. Honda does have a big guts lead here though. He's going to be able to build an even bigger guts lead because he has all of these open slots. Joe's creeping up. Honda might want to do something though. Kind of hard for him to stay in that slot 3. Ooh, pinch throw. Ooh, 842. No crit to even take. No crit. Sorry, excuse me. No crit to even to need to take that. I don't know. My brain stopped right here. All right, we're on game 3. Wouldn't have it any other way. 41% on the mock punch there. Whiffs. Honda sitting at 70 guts right now. 36% on the back blow. Tanks it pretty well though with that big guts lead. Whiffs on the 46% pinch throw. Ooh, back blow at 40. Pinch throw whiffs. Not looking good for Honda. Ooh, chop combo could be scary here. Oh, that's the second time that's happened. I could have sworn he was going to go for a blow move. 838. No grit. So Honda Element out at 4th. Toothless Joe is going to be staying in this bracket. Congratulations, Stardust. Good game, buddy. So let me go ahead and then I'll update this here. And then we will take a look at the losers bracket, or take a look at just like the bracket graphics so far. Unfortunate for my boy, but he still did pretty good. I'm happy with how he did. Okay, so we've got Kotok versus El Macho in winners semis. No, winners finals. We already did semis. Yeah, winners finals, sorry, excuse me. And then the loser of that will play Toothless Joe in losers. And then we'll have our grand finals. So, go ahead, pull that back up. So we're going to have, So we're going to have Kotok. Versus El Macho. So this is going to be best of 5. So the monster needs to win. The monster needs to win 3 games to advance here. Let's go ahead and throw the prediction up. Y'all got 30 seconds. It'd be pretty cool to see a purebred hare win a tournament. Yeah, so Matt can only play on a tablet. So whenever he enters tournaments, we have to basically, so like he raises them and then we gen his monsters in for him. But like Jesus, 666 bottoms up and the devil laughs. El Macho cursing my stream on demon time. Oh, 999. So basically take that number, flip it upside down. Kotok retaliating big. Yeah, so Matt can only play on tablet. So he sends us screenshots of his monsters, and then we'll just gen them in for him. I think I'm going to ask Casey if she wants to go get Mexican for lunch today. I could go for some chimichangas. Alright, big bang there. Kotok in the lead right here, 1-0 so far. Remember, he does need to win 3 sets to be able to move Mon. Either monster does. Ooh, whiffs the bang there in the 61. El Macho in a good spot right now. He's got such a big lead. Probably most moves will do enough here to put him in the lead. Goes for the driving press right at the end there, 339. Kotok's not going to get a chance to attack, so we're at a 1-1 score right now between these two. Alright, so we got Kotok, we got El Macho. 1-1 right now. Winners finals. Goes for the jumping chop on the 47%. Whiffs there. 66% on the bank. Big 710 damage. Frocks El Macho's power. Probably not going to get a chance to take advantage of it. All Kotok here right now. Probably... Jesus. All Kotok needs right here to end things is a straight. Unfortunately, he does whiff it there on the 71%. El Macho is sitting on a pool of about 70 guts. Here it goes for the diving press at 52%. It whiffs. Can attack again. He does. It's 317. Decent amount of withering there. Kotok can straight right here. Sitting on the 71. Decides to go for the bang instead. Does hit. Do we see a grit? We don't. So Kotok is up 2-1 right now. Just needs one more win to advance to grand finals. Alright, we see El Macho's got a slightly faster guts rate here. No monsters decided to swing yet. Kotok on the bang. No crit on that 549. Doesn't even put El Macho in the green. Goes for the rolling chop on El Macho's side. Whiffs that. Still sitting at about 60, 70 guts here. Rolling chop again on the 52. 394. No crit on that either. Goes for the jumping chop. 717. Brings it to a game 5, ladies and gentlemen. Both monsters are 2-2 right now. Down to the wire here in our winners finals. Alright, jumping chop on the 47%. Whiffs there. Kotok decided to hang back. He's just building up some guts. It's going to take El Macho a little bit of time to get his guts pulled back up. Decides to go for a straight, and that whiffs. Straight not doing too much work for him in this set. Been kind of relying on those bangs. Alright, El Macho. Big jumping chop there. Big crit. No anger from Kotok. He's bleeding. Ooh, jumping chop on the 47. That's going to kill, and there's no grit. So El Macho carving a path out to grand finals, which means our losers finals is going to be Kotok versus Toothless Joe. So congratulations to Great Golem for making it in the grand finals. But now we're going to have to see if we're getting a Gabu rematch or if we're getting a winner's final rematch. So we got Kotok and we got Toothless Joe. Toothless Joseph. Alright, predictions live. You got 30 seconds. You know how we do. Oh, big stretch. Things are winding down here. Thank y'all for hanging out. It's been a fun morning. Alrighty, y'all. Excuse me. Losers finals. This is also going to be best of 5. We got Kotok versus Toothless Joe. Hit him with the straight. 295 on the straight. 365 on the straight. Toothless Joe has anger, so Kotok does not have to worry about Joe proccing power there. Okay, Joe was just standing there for a second. I was just like, he's not on people control, is he? No, it finally starts to move. I guess he has some brain damage for getting slapped in the face a couple of times. Does swing the long punch there. 303 damage. Probably not the move that he needs right now. Much better for closing out games. Ooh, straight on the 74. That does whiff. Kotok still has enough guts to attack. Decides to go for the bang this time on the 60%. That does hit. So Kotok going up 1-0. Game 2. No long punch opener. Toothless Joe just charging ahead. Goes for the mock punch here on the 41. That does whiff. Goes for the straight on the 74. 314 damage. Goes for the chop combo. 54%. 648. No crit though. So Kotok hanging on. Does not proc anger. Straight 474 on the crit. Can just terrible time for anger. Joe, get out of there. Alright, Kotok anything's off with a bang, except he does not. Joe grits. Oh, big grit comeback. 1-1 so far for our combatants. Ooh, Joe decides to start off with a long punch this time. 492 on the crit. Good chunk of Kotok's health. Is this a punchy tournament? Okay, so hi, Damon. Good to see you. So the theme of this tournament of the Fisticup was essentially kind of like taking monsters, theming it around the monsters who had a more like fighting styles lifted from like real life fighting styles. So like boxing with Hopper and Bajarl, Kung Fu with Hair, and then Gabu was more like machismo, action, hero, combat, that type of thing. So you could enter a sub or a main or a sub of any of those monsters. Like I entered a hare or a worm hare, for example. Zanaga entered a golly hare. But right now, this is our losers finals. So we got Kotok, Matt Moore's Hare, and then Toothless Joe, Stardust, Gabu Gabu. And Kotok just won his second game of the match. So he's up 2-1 right now. So how you been, Damon? I'm getting a little sleepy. It's been a pretty fun stream today, though. Ooh, looks like Toothless Joe's bringing this to a game 5, unless Kotak grits. He does not, so... Game 5 for our losers finals. Too much work. I feel that. I was talking about how earlier it's almost summertime, and I'm super duper excited for summer break. Mach Punch on the 41, that whiffs. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is Game 5 of Losers Finals. Whoever loses this gets third. Whoever wins this gets a chance at fighting El Macho in Grand Finals. So neither of our fighters here are able to land a move so far. Oh, up until then, Mach Punch, 400 exactly. Takes about half of Kotak's health down. Kotak does have that bang, retaliates with it. 953 on the crit. That is going to be Toothless Joe's final match. It's Jover, ladies and gentlemen. He's out at 3. He's out at 3. He's out at third. So congratulations to Stardust for getting third. You made a super strong monster. Kotak is going to be moving on to Grand Finals, where he will be rematching El Macho. Now, because this is a double elimination bracket, Kotak is going to have to beat El Macho twice to be able to actually win. Right. Alrighty, also, since this is Grand Finals, I'm going to go ahead and put the prediction up for a minute this time. So, excuse me. Do you like the Blob, El Macho, who's in winner's side of the Grand Finals, or do you think the Rabbit, Kotak, can pull through, win 2 sets, and take the whole damn thing? Predictions live. Y'all got a minute. Put your patooies in. I'm going to go ahead and update the graphic while we're waiting here. Okay, so just right before this prediction ends, here is how things are looking. Oh, I didn't save it. Hold on. Here how things are looking now. Okay, so this is what's led us up into Grand Finals. So we got a Great Golem's El Macho and Matt Moore's Kotak fighting off in Grand Finals. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Kotak is going to have to win 2 sets, best of 5 sets. So it's got to win 3 games and then 3 more games. El Macho, because he has not suffered a loss yet, only has to win 1. Alright, diving press on the 53. Decent amount of chip damage, 377. Actually, it's a little bit more than chip damage. Took about half of Kotak's life. Chop combo surely was going to be able to finish off Kotak. Kotak just sitting back, chilling on his 40 guts. Jumping chop from the back. El Macho taking game 1 of Grand Finals. Alright. See, diving press off the rip, 48%, 452 on the crit there. Ooh, drops Kotak's anger. Ooh, big straight, minus 11 guts. Gonna knock El Macho's guts down a little bit. 72% on the diving press there. Whiffs, guts another straight in, 309 minus 2 guts. Oh, and things with a bang. Does 821. We do see a grit though. So Macho can definitely make a great comeback. He's just about to be able to attack. He can attack here. Does he go for the rolling chop? Does he go for the regular chop? Could go for the chop combo. As we said earlier, this man be chopping. Oh, he's putting his bets in these rolling chops. Procs, Kotok's ease. Oh, that's super bad for El Macho. For those of you who don't know, ease has no downside in the emulated version of the game. Kotok taking that game too. It's 1-1 right now. Yeah, so in the original version, the PS1 version of the game, ease has it's bugged, so it has no downside. So normally, in like DX, where it's corrected, when you proc ease, like your chance to dodge goes up, but you take double damage. Not here. It's just double damage it's just double chance to dodge with no drawbacks, which is pretty BM for Kotok to proc that right in the last leg of the match there. All right, so Kotok's doing well for himself. He's 2-1 right now. Let's see if he's going to reset the bracket or not. Just needs to win one more to reset bracket. El Macho needs to win 2 more to be able to take the whole damn tournament. Ooh, 450 on the crit straight there. Ooh, chop doing a little bit of damage, 226. Bang on 64 to close it out. Do we see a grit from El Macho? We don't. So Kotok is going to reset the bracket, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Things are reset. El Macho's got a loss now. So Kotok or El Macho just needs to win 3 games here. Rolling chop on the 50-50. Whiffs that. Bang at 63. That whiffs too. El Macho's got enough guts to attack. Does he go for the chop combo? He does on the 57%. Whiffs there. Ooh, straight on the 73 hits. 265 damage. About 1/3. 1/4 of El Macho's health. Math is not my strong suit, boys and girls. Alright, so Kotok in the driver's seat right now. Goes for the bang on the 66. 999 on the crit. This rabbit is on a tear. 1-0 so far in our grand finals reset. Jumping chop right out the gate, 446 damage. Ooh, procs Kotok's anger. An angry bang could be really scary here. This is going to be a lot of guts down. If it hits, it does hit. 40 guts down. Kotok is definitely going to get the next chance to attack here. Procs the Fury, but it's not going to matter. El Macho is not going to have enough guts to be able to take advantage of this. Kotok's in a very comfortable spot right now. Just needs straight to close the game out. He's going to go for the bang instead, and it's going to hit 835 on the crit. Kotok up 2-0 in these grand finals here. He just needs one more. Is El Macho going to get the reverse 3-0? We'll see. Kotok already reset grand finals. 2-0 in grand finals. True finals itself. Doing very well for himself. El Macho kind of falling behind here. Goes for the diving press. Misses into the rolling chop. That misses too. Bang. 909. Oh, we do see a grit though. Is El Macho going to have a grit comeback into a reverse 3-0, ladies and gentlemen? I do not know. Let's see if he can hold this game out. He's down 2-0, so if he loses this here, his tournament runs over. Misses the chop combo though. That's really bad. He's probably only going to get about 1 tech left. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe 2. Kotok's just building up these guts. He's sitting 74 on straight. Goes for the chop combo. Do we see a big crit? Oh, we do see a big crit, but it's not enough. Congratulations, Matt Moore. Your hair, Kotok, won, and just the straight there to end things off. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our Fisticup winner, Kotalk, the purebred hare, raised by Matt Moore. Congratulations, my friend. So let me go ahead, update this graphic one more time, and we'll take a look. Here at Kotalk's run. All right. So, here's how top 4 ended out. We have Honda Element in 4th place, raised by me. Toothless Joe in 3rd place, raised by Stardust Wyvern. El Macho, raised by Great Golem. And then finally, our winner of the day, Kotalk, in 1st place, raised by Matt Moore. Thank you everyone for hanging out today. Now, don't go yet, because I have a cool thing I'm about to show you, okay? Got a nice little surprise for y'all. Hey everybody, welcome to the Speeble, the Switchport Battle League. It is following the hell out of him. He won! League is real. I didn't know this motherfucker had real. So yeah, it's not the Speeble, but it's the Switch plus Steam Battle League. So it's kind of like a spiritual successor to the Speeble. I guess the Sebul is what I've been calling it. So this is something that I'm going to put on during the summer. And if you guys want to hang around, I'm going to talk a little bit about what this new league is going to be about. So it's kind of taking the concept of the Switchport Battle League, which was kind of Bakahuna's baby, and kind of flipping it around on its head a little bit. And I got his blessing for it and everything to kind of use the same name. So let's talk about this a little bit. I'm really excited about this. So the format, how this is going to do is you can either be IMA or FIMBA. And there's D rank, C rank, B rank, A rank, and S rank. Each rank is going to have 8 different combatants. They fight in a round robin, best of 3. They get funneled down into the top 4, make it out, and then fight again in a best of 5, round robin. A best of 5 round robin, and then the winner of that gets an invitation to fight in the IMA versus FIMBA 5 versus 5 tournament. So this is a little bit more like how the games does it. So you're fighting for a slot to represent your organization in the final 5v5 tournament. And then those 5 or 10 monsters will fight off against each other. And then, one of the organizations is going to be considered the winner. So it's a little bit different. So it's essentially pools that funnel into this 5v5 tournament. Now let's take a look at the general rules for the tournament here. So this is going to be a Monster Rancher 2 DX league, much like how the Speeble was. And then there's also a couple of bans. So these monsters, techs, and builds are banned. So Metalner, Loveseeker, Metazurl, Chai Noise, Time Noise, Punisher, Kamui, and Blue Phoenix are all banned. Naga cannot have Tail Assault and Turn Assault, so those moves are completely banned. And then Joker specifically only having basics are banned. So Jokers cannot only have Death Punch and Death Smash. But they can have those moves in their moveset, obviously, because they're basics, right? But you cannot enter a Joker with just its basic techs. Big thing for this one, you have to raise new monsters for this league. I want everyone to be able to make new stuff for this tournament. I think it's the most fun when people make new monsters for tournaments, so I'm having it be that way. You can only choose to represent one continent or one organization. So you can either be IMA or you can be FIMBA. And then once you've chosen what continent you're going to represent, you can either enter up to 3 separate ranks. So and all of these ranks have different rules, which I'm going to go over here in a little bit. You can enter up to 3. So say, if you only like how A rank plays, you can just enter A rank. You're not required to enter 3. You can enter up to 3. So this was kind of a thing that was hard for the original, excuse me, from the original Speeble. It's just like, it was a pretty big commitment. You had to raise 5 monsters, sometimes even more. So this is a way to kind of give people a chance to, it's just like, well, if I just want to throw 1 monster in there, that's fine. And then, kind of like my normal rules, combining for tech, stats, battle specials, nature, everything like that. It's all good. As long as, it's legally obtainable in game. Legally obtainable in the game. I have Monster Nature Advanced Viewer, much like everyone else does, so I'll be checking it. And then finally, once you get your entries done, please send a screenshot of your monster stats and text to me on Discord. Signups and stuff for this are going to go up later today. I want to take a little break. I worked like 12 hours yesterday getting all this stuff put together, so I'm a little burnt out, but we'll get signups soon. So now we've gone over the general rules. Let's go ahead and take a look at the specific rules for each rank. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so 1200 total stat cap, and your life, power, skill, intelligence can go up to 350. However, speed and defense can only go up to 280 for D rank, and then stats 50 and under do not count towards the stat cap. So this is a very low stat cap tournament here. There's no enemy subbreeds available, no special techs available, and then depending on which organization you choose to represent, you're limited on main breeds. So IMA is limited to Ape, Arrowhead, Color Pandora, Gabu, Mochi, Hopper, Kato, or Zoom main breeds. And then FIMBA is limited to Golly, Golem, Hare, Gel, Mono, Naga, Pixie, Plant, Suezo, Tiger, or Worm main breeds. However, you're not limited on subbreeds. So like if you're an IMA rancher and you wanted to raise a Mochi Gel, that's fine. As long as you have the main breed, the subbreeds from this available list right here are fine. So go down to C rank. Okay, I had my microphone hooked up to the slide. Yeah, FIMBA does have probably more choice, but I feel like IMA has Arrowhead and Color Pandora, which gives them a really big advantage compared to FIMBA. So C rank, it's a 1700 total stat cap. So 500 life, power, intelligence, and skill can only go up to 500. Speed and defense can only go up to 400. And then stats 75 and under do not count towards the total stat cap. Now, the gimmick of this rank here is that your monster must have one of these types of techs. So it has to have a healing, life draining, guts draining, self-damaging, 55 guts cost, or a crossover tech. So pretty simple rank. So pretty simple rank here. It's just you have to have basically kind of like a gimmick tech on your build here. Rank B is pretty fun. I think this is probably the most fun format out of the ones that I've chosen. So rank B is 2,000 total stat cap, 600 cap on life, power, intelligence, skill, 480 cap on speed or defense, and then stats 75 and under do not count towards the total stat cap. Now, you are limited to using monsters with a guts rate only between 15 and 19. And this includes unique spawns of monsters who don't normally have those guts rates. So, like, there's a spawn for a 16 guts rate Worm Naga that could work for this. But it has to be that specific spawn. It can't be like a normal spawn, which has like a, I don't know, 14, 13 guts rate or whatever. And then the tech gimmick of this one is besides your monster starting basic techs, your monster can only have a certain type of tech. So it can only have basic techs, or only have sharp techs, heavy techs, withering techs, hit techs, or special techs. Moving on to rank A, tried and true Speeble tradition, we have our mixed attacker format rank. So rank A, it's 2750 total stat cap, 750 cap on the offensive stats, 630 cap on the defensive stats, and now we've hit it to the point where stats 100 and lower do not count towards the total. So power and intelligence are counted as the same stat in this rank. So as you can see here, 750 power, 750 intelligence are 750 intelligence are allows us to be a 2750 total. So you have to keep your power and your intelligence at the same stat amount. And then your monster must have a tech in every slot. And finally, we just have S rank. S rank is simple. Just 3,500 total stat cap, no individual stat cap. Stats 100 and under do not count towards the total stat cap. You know, we've been playing this format for years now. It's been the main competitive format since I've joined the scene. You know, just tried and true. You know, this is probably going to be our sweat. This is going to be like our sweaty category. But yeah, that's going to be the spool. Sign up stuff's going to go live later tonight. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to start it. Don't have an exact date off the top of my head, but it's basically going to be the last week of May. JP is going to be commentating with it again. I think Kahuna is probably a little too busy with real life stuff. You know, he's got a wife now, and he works in the medical field, so he's a pretty busy dude. But if he wants to help in any way, I'll be more than happy to help. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out again today. Looking forward to the Speeble. Congratulations to Matt Moore again for winning. And yeah, it was a good day. So let's find somebody to raid. Let's see. Any friends streaming? No. Anyone streaming Monster Rancher? Just Monster Bet for Monster Rancher 2. Oh, thank you, Zephyr. Let's see. Monster Rancher 1 DX. Oh, there is actually someone streaming Monster Rancher. Cool. We'll raid this guy. See if I remember the command to raid. But yeah, hopefully you guys entered it. I'd be really happy if you did. I'm excited for it. Oh, heck yeah, Elfric. Okay, later, y'all.